Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away?
Well, hello everyone, it is me, Scott. You know that guy that you occasionally stumble across here on YouTube? Today I'm out here in Beavercreek, Ohio, right across the street from the Fairfield Commons Mall. And as you can see, I got one of those Spirit Halloween stores, and just about a block up the road, there's also a Party City. So let's go check them out. Really not surprised. Oh well. According to the website, they'll be here next week. So we'll see.
Well, I tried so hard. I really wanted to do what you're seeing right now, kind of earlier in the month from the whole Don't Post Creations Michael 40. I wanted to do something a little special. Well, thanks to a friend of mine, and as you can see in this video, I hadn't had any luck here in Ohio at Party City, Spirit Halloween, or Hollywood, I don't know, and even Foy's, a place that I prefer to go to. And I've shared videos in the past of Foy's, and if you're from around this area, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But we just haven't had any luck with a certain mask. So a good friend of mine, and I haven't seen it yet, I started cutting it a moment ago, and I was like, wait a minute, I gotta hit record on the other camera. But anyways, I'm rushing things. Good friend of mine, and his name's Drew, we'll just leave it at that. I kind of wanted to protect his, because he likes to collect privately. We were talking and discussing. He says, well, hell, man, I'll send you out mine. I was able to get one. So he was kind enough to send out his mask so I could do something very special for all you guys. Now, I'm going to return this to him because he's not actually giving it to me. I'm just borrowing it from him. So yeah, he's got it very well packed here. So, Drew, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Everyone who's watching this video is going to appreciate what we're about to see here. Now, you probably got a good idea from the thumbnail what this is all about. And yes, you're right. I have not seen one of these in person, just on Facebook from others who's obviously been able to purchase these. It seems like it's just certain parts of the country or the world that's been able to get one of these. And this is quite obvious, the Trick or Treat Studios 2018 Myers mask. Now this right here, from what I'm seeing so far, I'm pretty impressed with what they're doing here. There's no doubt about it. Yep, it's definitely 2018 Miramax, you know, right, reserved for the Miramax Halloween. Okay, it's a trademark. And yes, he hasn't had it that long, so he was kind enough to send this out to me. As I'm looking at it in person, let me get rid of this bag here, because it's just going to be in the way. This looks kind of yellowish. Maybe you guys that's already received one yourself. It's kind of yellow, and maybe that's how it's supposed to look. I really don't know. And I've been seeing a lot of people already that's just doing their own conversion. And like I said, I forgot to hit the record button on that camera. So yeah, like I said, this is the first time I've seen it. The hair, from my experience from masks in the past with ToTS, hasn't been the greatest, but I gotta admit, this isn't too bad. This is probably the best hair that I've seen from a ToTS Myers line mask. So they did a good job with that. Hopefully they'll continue doing it. I don't see it shedding. I'm trying to be extra careful because this is not my mask. Just like in the raffle that we've been going on here, that's not my mask. So I've been I'm always protective over the mask anyways, but the fact that this isn't mine and I'm just borrowing it here for the video, I hope you guys are seeing it. I know so many people have seen these already. In fact, I even got a stand ready. He's got this pretty well stuffed up, so we should be good to go. What do you know? And it's not extremely stuffed, as I have my hand up in there. It's just stuffed enough to keep it, you know, from looking too squashed up. That, and obviously if you're going to send a mask off, you want to make sure that's well protected, and he did a very good job of doing that. So there you go. There's a good view of that. Trying to do my best to show you guys in that camera, as well as this one right here. So yeah, like I said, from my first impression on the hair looks decent compared to what we've had in the past. Like I said, the paint looks a little yellowish to me, but like I said, maybe that's how it's supposed to look. I don't know. I've heard some people talk about how on the lip, they've seen some of them where it's got a slit, like the lip is cut. Yeah, I can see what you're talking about. In this case, I'll try to get it right here in this camera. The lip on the right side is cut right there, but it's not on the left. So that's kind of, I don't know if it's supposed to be like that or not. I kind of like how they did this, maybe because this mask, it's not super thick like some of the other masks that I've owned, but the fact that they don't have a puncture hold right here on a, you know, somewhat thin mask. I mean, like I said, it's not super, it's somewhere in between. There's no signing, it just has its typical stock number that they put on these on the inside. Yeah, it doesn't look bad, but now here's what I was really excited about. we've got this very well decent, and I'll be respectful for the people out there that are huge fans of the Trick or Treat Studios masks. This is a very well decent mask of theirs. I would say since the H6, this is probably, from my own perspective, one of their best Halloween masks. And you know what? Let's do something else here real quick, because I'm really curious to see. As you know, I've been doing a raffle for the Don't Post Creations. It's a little bit higher. It's pretty close. Doesn't matter. We're not judging the stands. We're not judging anything. We just want to do a comparison. Another reason why I wanted to take this out of the box, the ToTS 2018, I didn't want you guys to think that I was, doing anything special about it, as we've seen here. I didn't, kind of overdo it or whatever. I just wanted you guys to get a perspective of what these guys look like back to back. Now, you've seen it pretty much all month. This guy right here to my left, your right. And yeah, I was really wanting to do this earlier, but oh well, however maybe. At least Drew was kind enough to send this out to me to do a comparison. Let me try to get these shots here. I wish I had this up a little bit higher. Maybe I'll just do that. That way you guys could see a comparison. Now, from what I've been told, and from what others say, the Trick or Treat Studios ToTS, it seems to be about a size 23 and a half. And as I look at it from comparison side by side, yeah, I could tell it's a little bit smaller. But if you are someone that likes a smaller mask, this is definitely a good choice for you, obviously. If you're obviously going to wear the mask itself, like I said, if you got a smaller head, then that's good for you. If you're like me and a 23 or 23 and a half is way too small, then that's... But then again, I don't buy these masks to wear them, so that really doesn't matter. No, not really. It just really depends on you, the collector. Get back over here. Let's try side by side. Or side by side. The side angle's over here on this camera so you guys could see it. I'm hoping that it's not too blurry. It's kind of hard to get this camera right here. Hello. Hey, Uncle Timmy. Let's try my best to get this where it's not too blurry. Let me face them. This is a face off. Let me try to get this up a little bit higher. But yeah, it's definitely, ToTS did a good job with it. There's no doubt about it. I'm pretty impressed with it. A little yellow for my taste. I'm not a big fan of yellow. That's probably why. Ironically, I've got a yellow bathroom. Now let's do this real quick. Let's at least do this. Not bad. Get the back side, I guess, is good. Yeah, I gotta hand it to them. They did a good job with it. There's no doubt about it. I think I would want it a little bit darker, a little bit wider, but like I said, it's me. I have a thing about yellow. I'm just not a huge... I like bananas. That's about the only yellow I like. You guys getting a good shot of these? I hope so. So there you have it, folks. The Trick or Treat Studios 2018 Michael Myers mask. And of course we have the Don't Post Creations Michael 40. This is about a size 25. From what I understand, about 23 and a half. But it's hard to... Yeah, they're pretty close. This might be a little bit bigger than, I don't know, it's hard to say. As I look at it here, they look pretty close in size, but putting them on, that's the true judgment there. And since this isn't mine, I'm not going to put it on. And even though this is in the raffle, I was told by the artist, you have to wear it, you have to model it. So according to the artist, it was the rules. Granted, I had an actor who did that for me earlier in the month, because I can't fit my coveralls. That's why I'm going to the gym now. No, trust me, it's not just to put a pair of coveralls on. I'm getting too old to be this heavy. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm just looking at both of these right now, and obviously there's one that I obviously enjoy quite a bit, and I'm pretty impressed with the other. So there you have it. I'm gonna shut up, because I got a lot to do. Well, folks, that's going to do it for me. And if you are stumbling across this mug, not these two mugs, but if you're stumbling across this mug for the very first time, and if you're into this whole horror thing, the whole horror genre, especially the Halloween franchise, you might want to hit that subscribe button down below, along with that notification bell, because obviously it's going to notify you the next time I do a video that's very similar to this, or God knows what I'll do next. Alrighty. Well, until next time, have a great week, or the rest of the week, and a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.